Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be installing a wig from Arabella Hair. Inside the package, I received the wig that I'll be installing along with a wig cap, an elastic band, and some more stuff. The wig that I received is a 13x6 pre-cut frontal wig. From this clip, you guys can see that the knots are very small and the hairline is already pre-plucked, so I didn't have to do much plucking, but I did go over the knots and bleach them. One of the first steps to installing a wig is placing a cap on your client's head to protect their hairline. For the cap, I like to use a sheer stocking, and the makeup that I use is Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation. On this client, I am using number 15. Now I'm using my small scissors and cutting off the cap around my client's hairline. I try to get as close as possible so there isn't any extra cap left on the hairline. The wig that I'm installing can be worn as a glueless unit, but I will be gluing it down for this install. After the wig is positioned on my client's head where I want it to lay, I use a small makeup brush and the makeup to make a dotted line so I can know where to lay the glue down. Before placing the first layer of glue down, I always clean my client's hairline for the best results. The glue that I'm using is 𝐖𝐞𝐝𝐬𝐧𝐠 Sports Adhesive. I use 3 layers of this glue for each install. I didn't film all 3 layers, but I used around the same amount for each layer and waited until it turned clear. That's how I knew it was completely dried before placing the next layer down. For every install, I always start by placing the middle down first. For this install, I brought the middle part a little down more on my client's forehead because the hairline was a little bit overplucked. So I brought it down more, and then after everything is laid down, I'm going to cut off all the extra lace with the hairs that I won't be needing. If you guys are wondering why the lace looks white, I didn't place any makeup under the wig. I started placing makeup on top now to avoid any extra products. I'm using the same Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation on top of the lace, and the melting spray that I'm using is 𝐖𝐞𝐝𝐬𝐧𝑠 Melt Spray. This is how the wig looks before I straightened it. The next clip will be showing you guys the results. This wig is a 200% density wig, It's super full all the way to the ends, as you guys can see. To make the part sharper, I still use a Sharpie and just cover the little pieces of hair that got over bleached during the bleaching process. I applied some BioSilk on top of the wig and the side of the hairline before I started to hot comb. After I finish hot combing, I use an edge brush with some holding spray and I just slightly brush the hairline back to mold it in place. I do this on both sides of the install so that the hairline can look neater and in place. Now I'm just going to lift up all the baby hairs and cut them down. When I'm cutting the baby hairs, I like to cut them above my client's brows in a diagonal line. I do the same for the sideburns on both sides. The next step is to use the pencil flat iron and curl the baby hairs. So instead of curling the baby hairs up like I always do, I will be curling the front part of the baby hairs down instead. I do this so that once the baby hairs is swooped in place, it doesn't fly up. So now, instead of the baby hairs being one of the middle steps for my installs, I started doing it at the end. And I won't be using mousse, I will just be using holding spray. So the first thing that I do is swoop the baby hair so I can see how I want it to lay. And then I use the holding spray and blow dry it on low heat before actually swooping it in place. You guys can see now that when I swoop it, it's molded in place rather than still flying away. If you're going for a more softer look, you guys would just spray less holding spray so that it doesn't mold and look gel down. Now that the baby hairs are complete, I'm just going to use the same makeup and touch up the areas of the lace so that it can blend better with my client's skin tone. I also will be outlining the part so that it can look more bold and sharp. This is the finished look. Let me know how you guys prefer the baby hairs in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Continue watching for more clips of the finished look.